the light is reflecting off of the green screen onto your hair, and you look like the Grinch.
Well, maybe I'm
metamorphosing into the Grinch.
Maybe I'm getting Shrekky with it.
Nah, you're getting Grinchy with it. You getting Grinched up.
I'm getting Grinched up, bro. My prostate is growing 3 sizes. Too big.
Don't give the perverts more of an idea for smut.
My prostate. Hit that G-spot. G-spot. What are we talking about? Let's go. I'm in the on-air chat right now. FYI. I'm in the on-air chat. I'm there. Who's gonna call in? You never know. Team Ed might call in. Yeah, you never know. When do you bring back the Discord? Never. Literally never. I cannot deal with it. I can't be. I would like to have some kind of community, but I don't really want to make a Reddit. You know, I don't really want to make a subreddit particularly, to be honest with you.
I think our community is very Reddit. We would thrive there.
You think so? It just seems like such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like moderating it and like getting people to moderate it and like paying them. Like, is that really worth my time or money?
Well, I mean, Reddit mods will mod for free. You don't have to worry about that.
I guess that's true. But then it's just like, but then like people post and like some of them get edgy and then people are like, this is how Turkey Tom's community is. They're racist. You know what I mean? Like, do I want to deal with that?
Actually, good point. The subreddit would be taken down pretty fast, I think.
Yeah, there'd be too many Floydian memes, in my opinion. Too many Floyd posting.
You had a good response to his Floyd question. You were really on your toes on that one. That was good.
Yeah, as soon as he gets this face, he gets really serious with his face. So I knew he was going to ask something up. So I just had to shout out George Floyd Gaming, but yeah, I know roughly some details about Alex Stein's show, so I knew that it might go there, but you know, it is what it is. He's got to do what he can to rile up some controversy, get some heat on his show, you know. But I think it was a decent show. He seems nice enough.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I'm hoping on the proper stream the audio was good, because for whatever reason his call audio was like based the f out. I don't think it was a problem on your end. I think it was just how he has his mic.
Oh, it sounded as on my end from the Zoom, so I think it's just a Zoom thing, because the Zoom also was like my camera is pretty good quality, but for whatever reason on his end it looked like I was like super choppy or something. But you know, it is what it is. But you know, I had fun on the show. He let me promo my stuff. I can't complain. I think his version of the show probably will be pretty decent audio quality, like on YouTube, but I think my might still be. And I think it's just because they use Zoom instead of Discord. And I don't know why they use Zoom. I genuinely have no idea why they use Zoom. They got to get off that, but
it's boomers. They're boomers, bro.
I guess so, man. I guess so. Yeah. How are you doing, Lotan? How's life?
Doing good. Getting some work done. I'm at the grind set, bro. At the precipice.
At the precipice of Agartha, the ice wall.
Stop that.
Your audio quality is so bad.
Yes. The ice wall.
Okay, new caller. I'll be there very soon. Hello, Boss Hog. Yep. You're muted.
Find all the mammoths and the giants.
You don't unmute. I'm exactly.
Right, I'll drag hey, I'm unmuted.
Abstract. What do you want to talk about?
So I called in a few months ago about starting a YouTube channel with psychology. You probably don't remember it, but I'm a family and child therapist. This next generation is cooked, Turkey.
You think so? It's over?
Bro, I literally went to a kid's house. He's in foster care. He literally listed off all the damn brain rot.
That's cool, though. That's a base. I think it shows you're mentally sane if you say, what the Sigma? Is this a meeting? Is this a therapy session?
Literally.
That's cool.
Is he a Skibidi fan?
Yes.
Base, dude. He sounds good. Ask him about Kai Cenat. That's what we want. That's what we want from this generation.
He knows who Duke Dennis is, too.
Did you tell him to Mew?
Yeah, he looks Max's, actually. He does, like, the motion, too, with, like, the jawline.
Okay. I mean, that sounds like you're putting him on the right path, then, in my mind.
Yeah. He's depressed. He's like, yeah, I have suicidal ideation. I'm like, dude, just...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying to these people. Like, have you considered getting surgery to lengthen your legs so that your life is better? A lot of people don't consider it. I did it, obviously. I was 5'1". Now I'm 5'3". That's a big game changer.
But also a big thing, I don't know if you think the next generation is cooked, because Zoomers are based, you know. I'm 23, I'm a Zoomer. Best generation to ever exist.
True.
But this one girl, she keeps doing these TikTok dances, and she's like 8 and keeps doing like sexual motions and I'm like, dude, like I feel like we were never really exposed to that.
I mean, there was like, it's more accessible now, but there was always like sex stuff in movies and, you know, online. That stuff always existed. I think it's just like more accessible now because TikTok is such short form content and parents aren't paying attention as much, but you know, there's definitely some stuff that cooked us, you know, 4chan, whatever else, definitely f***ed me up a little bit. Maybe a gooder. Real, yeah, I think it'll be okay. And, you know, long term, they do need to learn how to read. I've been looking at like graphs of literacy rates and how much they're going down since COVID. It's been crazy.
Oh my god, dude! These kids, like, they don't do the AR reading thing anymore, where you get the points for reading. Like these kids, this one kid, I showed him a picture of lizard. He's 10, and like the word lizard, and he was like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's insane. A 10-year-old?
It's like, yes. He's like, I don't know what that word means.
Did his parents not like
Those are
read to
like
him growing up? What the?
Well, all the kids that I treat are like in foster care and like abused. And
Oh, I see.
probably not.
So they don't have the best parents, I guess. Damn. Yeah, I think, Gen Alpha could turn around. They just need to watch more of my videos, honestly, but they could be fine, Any 4-year-olds out there watching this, make sure to show it to your parents. They'll approve.
I wonder how Generation Beta is going to be. Beta Cook.
Generation Beta. They'll all be massive, massive.
For real, bro. But anyway, keep doing what you're doing. Love your content. Have a great night.
Thanks, bro. Take it easy. All right. Mr. Goat. Mr. Goat, we call him. Hassan fan.
That wasn't too bad.
Charmin, what are we talking about?
Tricky Tom. I guess one thing I wanted to talk about, because I mean I've been trying to make my own channel recently, and I was researching the guy who was like slandering like you and Wendigo and whatever, and he had this article he was referencing. Let me pull it up real quick. The Center for Strategic and International Studies, examining extremism, the Boogaloo movement. This is the article that he used the whole time. And it's kind of insane to me because he used this article and it's almost like he didn't like read it.
He absolutely didn't. I'm sure he didn't read anything.
He did not. So you know how the whole thing, he's like, this guy's like, the movement is solely filled with like white supremacists.
Yes.
Right? It's not even like a specifically white supremacist thing. There's like people who are both like hold on, let me read this. Some Boogaloo adherents find common cause with the Black Lives Matter protesters due to a shared antipathy towards police brutality and state violence, while other Boogaloo adherents directly reject racism outright. So it's like,
wow.
How are you gonna be like? Yeah, so I thought that was kind of interesting.
Well, this is the thing about this guy. Like, he postures as like an academic, but he won't even read the article that he snapshotted because he thought it helped his case.
Yeah,
like,
that's the problem with. Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of these guys. That's like my main like. I used to be kind of a lefty back in like 2020 because it was like the popular thing, and I'm kind of like a robot.
I think it's okay to be a lefty. You just gotta do your research, which this guy did.
No, yeah, it's. I mean, but that's the main reason why I didn't like a whole lot of them. I look at more sides now, and I'm kind of like a centrist dude. But it's like a lot of these guys. It's like the thing is that they don't know how to read. Like just like that last guy was talking. I wonder if the literacy rates are impacting.
Did he cut out for you?
I wanted to pull that up because I haven't seen a whole lot of people talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems to be a scenario in which I think he had a very strong hatred of all the people he's talking about, but he didn't know a lot about them, so he didn't really know. He didn't really know that the research part was important because he assumed that like like I said, I think he got his info from that subreddit. I could be wrong, but I think that's where he got it.
I think definitely that's what happened because if you look at the subreddit now, they're like kind of defending him.
Yeah.
Wait, which subreddit? The
YouTube Drama is the name of it.
Oh, YouTube Drama, yeah, that one.
It's become a very like lefty kind of place, and like it's like a particular kind of like leftist. It's like a lot of Hassan fans and pretty crazy people, but they're hell bent on like taking YouTubers down, particularly like my little group. It seems my little friend group that I hang out with now and then. He in particular is something interesting, and Brandon talked about it too. How they think he's like, because the point he made about Wendigoon following him was so delusional. Like his interpretation of that was so delusional. I think he is like in a mental health crisis or something.
Yeah, there were some points in there that were so bad that like I thought it was like bait. It sounded like something like Casey Tron would say.
I wish it was bait, bro. I wish.
I wish it was bait, but it sounds exactly like bait. Like there was one point that he made that was, yeah, the Brandon Buckingham sort of thing where he was like a gun obsessed, like a gun YouTuber who like.
Thanks to Dono DJ.
Who like threatened like that point was so bad to me that it was because it was already like proven wrong. And also that's something else I noticed is that like that's from Sneeko. Sneeko made that point.
Yeah, so I think the way he found it probably was just like he read some tweet, like he looked at Brandon Buckingham sucks and like read a tweet that just like summarized some point, or he looked on Reddit and found some post and the post said that, and he didn't really look further into it because if you notice, he didn't cite any sources for the majority of what he talked about. Like even for me, like he said I was accused of saying the N-word, which is just not, I was not accused, I did it. But he couldn't even get that right, which is why I think that I think he literally just looked up like random and just took it at face value and didn't look into it very much more. Because realistically, he could have made me look way worse, like, but he didn't. For some reason, he didn't, and I don't really know why.
That's probably true.
But I think he was just lazy, genuinely, and resentful, and wanted to get the video out fast and tacked on that portion. That whole ending portion seems pretty ad hoc. It seems like kind of a last-minute thing he cobbled together in a couple hours, but it ended up being pretty bad.
I'm still looking through it, but it's kind of insane. Also, his Hills Have Eyes thing was insane. I don't know how
That was.
Kim said that. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I have not seen the movie, but
No, neither have I.
could literally I could literally tell what the plot was just from watching his video and then seeing how people like reacted. And
I mean, the thing is, anybody trying to make a point in favor of like Native Americans and like the tragedies they suffered at the hands of like the settlers, I don't think they would use The Hills Have Eyes as like their strongest point, and I don't think the directors had that in mind either. But he just has a very warped view of the world. It seems a very brain rotted view, where anything that's good art is good art because it can be tied to like leftist ideals. And like once again, I don't think there's anything wrong with being leftist. I mean, if you think about it, at the end of the day, what leftists believe, like at the baseline, what they advocate for is like generally empathy. You know, it's like they want equality, they want, you know, diversity for underrepresented minorities. They want, you know, wealth redistribution because a lot of people are poor and struggling right now. And all those seem like noble enough endeavors, but it's just once you actually read into the execution of how they want to go about that, it just becomes obvious they're really.
The thing is that it's not what they stand to like help. It's like how they like execute their ideas. It's like you're gonna look at me and be like, okay, so poor people, it's kind of hard to help them out, right? Communism, no, shut the up.
Well, I think a lot of it also for them is just like they think they're already right, and because they think they're right, they think everything in the world fits perfectly into their worldview, and that's why they're so confident saying something so wrong, you know?
Yeah, like that guy was like the guy in Praise of Shadows, I could tell he was like one of those like smug like Squidward types who's kind of just like oh, I'm an artist, so I'm so much more above you, and it's like, dude, shut the up. Dude.
The thing is, like, he's not even like a really impressive artist. Like, he makes YouTube video essays, and I'm not saying that like doesn't take work, but like to hold himself in such high regard over other people when the content he makes is like, you know, it's just like media criticism. It's very silly.
Yeah.
And once again, I'm still having a hard time grasping why he views himself so highly or has this like big pride, but I think it's because he feels like ostracized by some of the YouTube community, so he took that to not mean that he was wrong. It took it to mean, well, it's because I'm base, and that's why they don't like me, you know?
Yeah, either that or like something that I noticed is like a lot of these guys are like, you know, not the most macho manly man. And usually from what I've seen personally, because I'm not gonna act like I'm some big like beefhead type. I'm a tiny little guy, all right, but a lot of these guys were probably like bullied at some point, and so there's probably some sort of like oh,
it's like a hatred of masculinity.
Yeah,
which is why they try so hard to dress, I don't know, like a fairy. Or that get up head.
The cowboy outfit.
That was absolutely.
My immediate reaction to seeing that guy was the word that low tier God used in the video that Tom opened for 3 seconds earlier.
Yeah, the Wendigoon fan word. It was just like a really. I've never even seen a fit like that. Like I've never seen somebody who dresses like so atrociously, because at least Hassan, like a lot of his fits are really weird, but some of them kind of work. You can see where his head is at with them. With this guy, like it's so disanalogous and it's so lazy too. Like the fact he thought that was swag is like, I don't know. Yeah. How did that come about?
I could smell the like IPA on his breath across my computer screen, dude. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, also Tom, I was the guy who asked that girl out who said like, do you play Roblox?
Oh. Welcome back.
Calling back in again, yeah.
How'd that go?
I went on a date with her. Something kind of funny that I thought you would find funny too. We were talking about like where our like families were from, and apparently her grandpa he immigrated from Germany in the 1940s.
Oh.
Uh,
Huh. Interesting. Sounds like she's got somewhat of a sordid past. Do you
Yeah,
do you ask
yeah.
deeper than that, or do you just like let that settle?
I kind of was just like, oh yeah.
That's interesting.
But,
You must have really liked hot dogs. Must have really liked
You got-
hamburgers
listen,
and Coca-Cola.
Just got my pure Aryan cutie sweetie pie, dude.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
There you go.
Well, you have a blessed evening, Tom. You have a great day.
Thank you, bro. Take it
Bye-bye.
easy.
You too.
Nice guy.
Yeah. Glad the Roblox Riz worked out. That makes me happy to hear.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm surprised. I didn't think it would last this long, but you know, he didn't fumble the bag yet.
Listen, Tom
So,
Darker's get it
keep going,
in.
bro.
They put it in. Everybody got to remember that, Kay. Everybody watching this live stream right now deserves pussy. You know, the line is always from women. It's like, incels, you don't deserve sex. If you watch my videos, if you're a member, you do deserve sex, and you will get it, and I will make it happen. I'll facilitate it at all times, okay? I'll use
We
everything
will
in my
be
power.
distributing. Yes, we will be distributing sex tokens that you may redeem at any e-girl.
Yeah, government-issued girlfriends will be coming soon. What did you want to talk
Stay
about?
woke. I was just kind of curious, like your opinion, because you and Nick both kind of like when I first started watching you guys' stuff, you guys sort of introduced me to that whole YouTube drama subreddit, and you had said earlier in the stream that there was sort of like a resurgence. I thought it had been going on forever, but I've been following it for a little bit. What do you think brought it back?
It was the H Bomber Guy video about James Somerton. That subreddit, like I remember looking at that subreddit like months and months and months ago, and it was completely dead. Like nobody was on it. Post would literally get one upvote.
Really?
And now there's like a few people who actually use it. Like there's a few thousand in that little community, and it was entirely.
No, yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, and that
There
sub
was,
dead
I
as
was
fuck.
following
It was
it.
so dead.
I was following it for a little bit after I got introduced to it, and there was this moderator. I think this person was trans or whatever, and they had like pinned a whole like almost like a manifesto on Internet Historian, and like all of the references, 420 this and whatever he like referenced inside of that video, or multiple videos, and I think it was like a week and a half later after all that stuff happened, there was like a lot of people talking about this specific moderator, and then this person just got banned from the subreddit. So
Really?
it was pretty. I can't remember the name of them. I have to go back and look, but because I'm driving. But they, it was pretty crazy. They were saying some other outlandish stuff about you, Brandon Buckingham, like the usual trio of commentators that are talked about on there. So. Yeah, I was just kind of more curious on what brought that whole thing back. I had thought it had stayed popular, but
I'm pretty sure it was the H Bomber Guy video because right before, I don't know if he specifically mentioned that sub or something in the video, and that's why people went there. But a good few thousand people went there and have stuck around. It's like a kind of jilted, sort of a jaded X type thing of people who just hate a bunch of YouTubers, and they seem pretty mad. Luckily, they're really so not really something to worry about, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they seem like they're pretty left-sided. You think?
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. I mean, not just
A little bit.
Yeah.
like pretty far left, I would say. It seems. Well, that's
They're
I mean
kinda
that's the thing with
liberal.
the internet historian thing. It's like they're mad about the fact he said his birthday was Hitler's birthday. Like, is that big of a deal?
Right. Yeah. There was a couple like a little there was a lot of 2016 sprinkled in his videos, and they didn't like that. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he
Yeah,
started
it's
making
pretty
videos
interesting.
back then about like Paul stuff, so it kind of makes sense that would be involved. But none of his videos are like political videos, really. I think the only one that really mentions politics was the Antifa bike lock guy, but I mean that guy probably deserves to be arrested
Yeah.
for hitting someone in the head with a bike lock.
Yeah, 100%. I remember that guy. There was a lot of like schizo like stuff that apparently he hid in the videos, like imagery and stuff like that. So it's just the whole thing was like a schizo post, kind of looking for a problem where there really isn't one.
Well, I mean that's the thing. They're very
but
obsessed
yeah.
with harmless stuff because what they care about is like they really want YouTubers to be racist so they can expose them. They really want them to be whatever phobic, right? Like that's basically their biggest meme. They don't particularly care if you say it in your videos or not. They want a racist person to call out on YouTube.
Yeah, no, it's I've been on a couple posts there, just kind of like poking and prodding because like there's been posts about you, and I'll do a little white knight situation where I'll pop in and say to be honest, like it wasn't that bad. I can't remember the post, but
Enjoy
yeah,
your
it was something.
downvotes.
It had to do with Yeah. No, I got instantly like negative downvoted, which I don't give a shit. I don't use Reddit that much, but I was just kind of like, I just want to see what's kind of in these people's heads when they like post this stuff. I think it was that picture of you, Wendigoon, and who it was like everybody in a car, and I think you were driving. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Wendigoon was driving.
Right.
But yeah,
what I would love to see these people do
is they need like a Discord server that updates in real time, and someone needs to start leaking from it. I would love to see that because that would have like the
that'd be incredible.
Because they'd be even more schizo there because they know YouTubers are watching and they're being careful. I remember at one point they made a post not that long ago like, now that YouTubers are watching, we should probably be a little more careful. And it's like, oh, okay, so I see what you guys are doing. They should make a Discord server so we can all analyze what's going on. In my opinion, we can see some.
Yeah, that would be good and bad.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right. Well, hey, that's all I had. Thanks for having me on. It's my first time. So, love your stuff, man. Thanks.
Thanks for calling in, buddy. Take it easy.
Oh, also, hold on. I wish Maggle was here. I want to tell him to go f himself, but I guess I can't. So, all right. Thanks.
Okay, I'll carry on the word for it.
Take it easy.
Thank you.
HIV. Welcome to the stream. What are we talking about? Hello.
I was gonna ask you some questions. Is that fine?
Yeah.
All right. So, what's your personal opinion on AI or like robotics?
AI or robotics? I feel like those are two very different things. No.
I mean, AI in general.
I mean, the technology can be cool. It's not really AI, but I mean, some of the AI art stuff is cool. I like that.
It's like, do you personally feel that it should be more used towards like what you said, like artistic like reasons, or should it like be more used in like industry?
I mean, art is an industry, no?
I mean, you could. If you like, you could perceive it that way, yeah.
What do you mean by industry?
I mean, you said it yourself, like it could be perceived by as like an industry itself.
The AI? I just don't really understand.
No, I mean art.
Oh.
I mean, like you said, art as like an industry.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Like, yeah, you could perceive it that way. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So I mean, if people can use it, it sounds, there's definitely useful applications. I've used AI before, for like art stuff in videos, and it's worked. Yeah.
Do you feel like it could is it kind of like the boogeyman you think like other people are saying, like how it's just going to take other people's jobs and all that stuff?
It might take some jobs. I don't really know. I mean, I'd imagine like some graphic design jobs and stuff like that are going to be taken, but I don't think it's going to be like a mass scale super fast thing quite yet because the technology just isn't there. It's kind of impressive as a novelty, and it is getting better quickly, but a lot of the AI is just not, it's about as useful as autocorrect. It's like, before autocorrect, there probably had to be a person to make sure everyone was spelling everything right, like an editor, and now that person doesn't exist. So maybe it would remove that role, but it seems overall to be pretty useful, trimming the fat.
Yeah, so some jobs have started to be taken by AI, but a lot of it is like low-level, like bitch work stuff that really needs to be automated so you can focus on things that have the higher talent ceiling requirement.
One of the useful things for me has been AI subtitles. Those are pretty useful for editing because it just saves time you would have to spend typing out each subtitle individually. So that's been nice. But yeah, I mean, as far as AI video editing, I don't think that's really going to be a big thing anytime soon. There's little stuff like I've seen AI that will like cut out your breaths and outtakes and stuff, and that can be useful. It can speed things up, but you still have to use an actual video editor to clean it up because it's not perfect yet, and it probably won't be for a while. So yeah, I mean, I don't think people should be super scared just yet. And if they are, then learn to code or whatever, learn a new skill, I guess.
Well, coding is actually one of the industries at threat by AI.
Yeah, I kind of bit myself there. Yeah, you're probably right.
It's incredibly hard to find a job with a CS major. Like, you have to know somebody. Like, you have to be in like cahoots with like somebody else in order to get a job in CS these days.
Just a few years ago, it was a huge thing, though, right? Everybody was going to school for computer science.
Yeah, and now those people are graduating and they're realizing that there's about 3 million people, like other people, who are also graduating in AI too. So the competition is severely,
Yeah. I mean, maybe it'll work out for them, maybe it won't. But it seems like I think I was talking about like trade jobs, like electrician, plumber, stuff like that, don't seem to be taken by AI, and they probably won't be anytime soon because a robot can't do that. The robots people have made so far are they can't actually do anything. So I think it's very unlikely that stuff like that is going to be replaced anytime soon by AI. Anything that needs like a hand or a thumb is like not going to be replaced by a robot anytime soon. Yeah.
Like I heard them like I seen like examples of like surgery, like that like meme like 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, 5 or 6 years ago there was like they did surgery on like a grape, like that thing.
Sure.
That meme I hate. So that was like an example of like them like testing out AI in like robotics and like surgery. That was like a video.
Oh,
of that.
was it? I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah, it was a video.
I thought it
of
was
that.
just a meme, honestly. So that's kind of interesting to learn.
It was that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe those jobs will be taken. I don't know. I feel like high skill jobs like being a doctor won't be taken anytime soon. If you ask me. But you never know. You never know what the future will be. Hopefully, all the BuzzFeed writers get their jobs stolen by AI because their work is can be easily replaced.
I would actually like to see how AI is able to do that, because ChatGPT like had shown that like they could like write pretty professional stuff. Like I would wonder like how like I would wonder how that would actually go. But even though like people would like need like read an article for an opinionated reason, like you can't really have an opinionated reason from something that's artificial.
Well, you kind of can. I mean, the AI won't say the N-word, so it won't do that. That's an opinion that humans put in it, right? So, I mean, you can definitely write an opinionated article with how schlock the opinions are. Like, you can just cobble together some, and I'm sure it will pop out. You can have a good article.
I mean, you could possibly like teach the AI to like learn like a certain like type of like values and all that stuff. Like we saw that previously.
You could definitely teach it that. I don't think it'd be that hard. Yeah. You could just give it like a few basic beliefs and buzzwords, and then it can basically do the rest of the work that a human can do, in my opinion. Especially with how NPC a bunch of these article writers are. So I don't see a reason why that couldn't happen, honestly. Journalists probably should be scared.
Definitely. I've also, because I'm currently in college, there's these like AI professors that I've went to a club before. There's like an AI club at like the college itself. And he basically said that AI is basically going to take over the world in about like 50 to like 40 years due to its exponential growth in its intellect.
Maybe it will. Maybe. Not in the state it is now, but maybe that'll happen. You don't know.
He said like 2 out of the 4 major figures in like AI say like it is a completely possible thing for that to happen.
Yeah, but there are also people who make money off of stock price going up, like Elon Musk, who makes products consistently. So I don't know that you can totally trust their intentions, you know. They can't even make a true self-driving car yet.
But the funny thing is, he said that the only way for them to stop the progress of AI becoming too advanced for us is to basically stop the CPU from becoming too advanced, which is kind of a weird thing.
Well, that's not going to happen because NVIDIA's got to make money somehow.
Yeah, but like having like it be to like the point where AI uses like CPU that's like way too advanced to be used by any other thing other than AI, so they could possibly restrict it in that way.
Why couldn't a human use a complex CPU to get stuff done?
Yeah, I mean, I think AI is like it's needed like a more advanced it could handle a more advanced CPU compared to like other things that like humans might need to do.
I mean, it might need one, but you know, I could play Fortnite on a super advanced CPU. It would still work, right?
But why would you need to use an advanced CPU to play Fortnite?
For fun, to waste my money.
And you got a point there.
To make the jiggling asses while the female character is really beautiful and bouncy. Think about that.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Fortnite and 4K, yeah.
Yeah, Fortnite in 8K. Amazing Revolution, 120 frames a second. That sounds pretty good to me. Yeah.
There's people on YouTube who like have videos like dedicated to like Fortnite ass or something like that. They would have a field day with that.
Yeah, they would, and I would too. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I guess you know the Chinese like cat zoo sadism. That's been like a thing.
I know of it. Yes.
Okay.
I'm aware of it. It's pretty dark.
I wanted to know.
I want to do a video, but it'll probably get age restricted and sent to hell, so maybe I won't. But I've been meaning to do a video about that for a little while because I've seen it. There's a lot of there's some heartwarming stories of people managing to rescue some cats, but also some pretty dark stories of people not managing to rescue cats. So yeah.
Like from that that Chinese app that was like basically like where it was like sending like kibble to like these cats and all that stuff, and how like there's like a certain group that like docks like the locations of like these streams in order for them to like kidnap the cats themselves.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah, I think there's a Kiwi Farms thread about it that I read at some point, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty dark. People online will figure out any way to abuse animals. Basically, they'll get really creative with it, unfortunately. But, you know, eventually they'll probably be caught and then they'll go to jail. Or someone will come kill them. But, yeah.
Could you possibly say it's like from abuse? Like, some kind of like past abuse that person might have faced in order for them to
you mean
like...
why they do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually, yeah. I did a monkey hate video and I read about like a bunch of their comments and stuff, and most of them were talking about how their dad used to beat them. They like basically identify with the abuser as a result of the trauma to like cope with it, basically. That's kind of how the brain works. So yeah, that's basically what happened there. And yeah, I would say definitely people who want to hurt animals, unless they're just born a sociopath, they've probably suffered some kind of trauma.
Like that's also can be like shown through alcohol, because my uncle is like not like a professional therapist, but he's still like some form of like therapy. Like, you know how like doctoral degrees, it's like a certain like spectrum of like doctors and like
Sure.
how professional those doctors are. He basically said that as something like alcohol, that shows to be like a very similar case where it's like past trauma could lead to like a person be more codependent on alcohol itself. But that could be, I guess, that could be shown through different substances itself.
I would definitely say a lot of abusive people, you know, the whole meme is hurt people, but it is true. So generally that would be the case. Yeah, it's unfortunate that, you know, that's what happens. I don't know how to fix those people. Maybe they need therapy. If they commit a crime, they should be in jail. But yeah, it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Hopefully something is done in the future to stop people from being abusive. Because the problem is that the person they victimize also repeats that cycle. And it's just a long generational thing, which sucks.
There's a Tool song about this, right?
Is there? Is it Hooker with a Penis?
What the f is it called? I wasn't aware of Hooker with a Penis. Is that a real song?
Yeah, that's a Tool song. That's one of the most popular songs. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. I'm looking it up right now. I gotta verify.
You think I'm joking? You think I'm lying? I would never lie to you.
I think you might be pulling my leg here.
It's true. You found it?
Let me see. No, I'm trying to figure out what the f is the name of the song that I was talking about.
Are you talking about Sober?
Sober.
Why can we not be? That's a good song. That's like an old Tool song.
Is it? I don't know. I'll figure it out later.
I think of The Pot.
I'll get back to you on that.
Maybe it's The Pot.
I don't know. But does The Pot even mean anything?
I have no idea what any of their songs mean, to be honest. I just like the way they sound. I'd never read into the lyrics. They're really long.
See, I know they do a lot of math stuff. Oh, Prison Sex. That's the
there
one.
You go.
Prison Sex.
That's a good song.
There we go.
Prison Sex. So freaking based. Hooker with a Penis is a better song, though, high key.
They need to remaster that one, I think.
I think the best Tool song is probably Schism. That's a good song. That was nice. Very atmospheric.
Yeah, I enjoy that one.
Yeah.
Parabola. That one's good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, HFV, do you know anything about Tool, or are you good to go? Hello!
I know I am. I was just waiting for you to stop.
I gave you like 3 seconds, bro.
I'm sorry about that, but
are you listening through?
Yeah, thanks for.
Okay, whatever. You're still in the call.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Thank you.
Okay.
I can drag people in if you want.
Okay. Yeah, dragging whoever you want, whoever tickles you.
Whoa, tickle?
What are we talking about?
Don't call me face. Did you download the NVIDIA thing like I said? It looks like you did.
I did not at all. I just fixed the lighting.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you have? Walmart LED lights all over your room? Why was it so bad before?
I still do. I just moved them closer to me.
And that fixed it?
Yes.
Now he just looks like Deku from.
I don't look like Deku.
Well, you should have saw him last time.
You have green hair.
Yeah, you're.
I don't have green
the light
hair.
the light is reflecting off of the green screen onto your hair, and you look like the Grinch.
Well,
maybe I'm metamorphosing into the Grinch.
It's like the Grinch.
Maybe I'm getting Shrekky with it.
Nah, you're getting Grinchy with it. You getting Grinched up.
I'm getting Grinched up, bro. My heart is growing 5. My prostate is growing 3 sizes. Too big.
Don't give the perverts more of an idea for smut.
My prostate. Hit that G-spot. What are we talking about?
What's the name of the guy that made the video on like everybody? What's that? You know, he like called out you.
Embrace of Shadows, Zane.
What is it? Embrace of Shadows?
In Praise of Shadows.
That name is But
should have named himself Turkey Tom. That would have been way cooler.
Well, you would have sued him probably.
Yeah, true.
The Turkey Tom legacy, Mar-a-Lago.
It would destroy his life.
But no, but I don't know how sentient you were in 2016 and Lotan. I don't know how old you are.
He's 78.
Okay, so he's very aware then.
Yes.
Yes.
I got like really nostalgic when like that guy, what's his name? Zane?
Zane.
Does it die? Okay, yeah. So
Zendaya.
So when Zendaya was doing that video about how old you guys are like
evil or whatever, that was like par for the course in 2016 for like everybody. I don't know if you remember that, but like that is what came to the rise of like Milo Yiannopoulos and like Jordan Peterson, was like them dunking on people like Zayn, and then they kind of scurried, like they kind of vanished a bit.
But they came back now. They came back. The cycle repeats.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my question is like, what do you think is like allowing not only the petri dish of this like ultra cooked, like libtard, weird garbage ideology, like where do you think that's, because it's coming from somewhere?
Well, it's because the right wing was on top for a little while once those guys lost, right? It was like Milo Yiannopoulos and all those guys, and then they turned out to be a bunch of like crazy cokeheads and liars themselves.
Yeah.
So then the left takes over, and then the left becomes cringe, and then the right takes over, and then the right, like it's just the cycle, you know, the cycle repeats. That's always how it is. So that's, I mean, that's basically what's happening in my mind. I was talking about this a few years ago. I said I thought there was going to be like a new like anti-SJW / right wing wave coming, because the bread tubers are getting out of control. And between Noah Samson's video about Think Before You Sleep, between what just happened here that we saw, between the past few years of bread tube cancer, I think, and like Hassan, people like that, right? That's why it's coming back, because people are sick of them. And this guy is just like the final form. Like at the end of the day, like Hassan and all those people,
like
they completely agree with what Zayn said. They may not say it openly, but they do agree, right? And so when you have that many people agreeing with it, people come to question it. But then those people who get in power become like Milo did and all those guys. So then the next wave comes, and it's just like the cycle just repeats over and over again.
I agree with the wave that you're talking about in terms of like, you know, the right wing, you have like the ultra, you know, Trump is my God. And then you have the mega tanky, very left that is like, you know, Hassan and like, you know, anything political, global warming, buzzword. But I'm also noticing like in the left and the right, there's like cracks in them, right? Like take Destiny, for example. He is just talking about whatever, and he said like 2 streams ago or whatever, he's like, I'm like done with like liberals. I don't even want to talk to like lefty people like at all anymore. And then a bunch of his lefty fans got all mad and butthurt. But I just think like, have you noticed that as well, that it's not, because like in 2016 it was like red versus blue, it was like Counter-Strike, it was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is like, that's what
it's
happens.
Not that cut and dry. It's not that cut. No, but it's not totally swinging to the right.
But the thing is, you say it was red versus blue, and it was, but like the red was like the alternative right that was getting big, right? And that was birthed out of like traditional like neocon conservatism. And then after that, like the left that got big was not like the establishment left. It wasn't like the liberals. It was the leftists. It was socialists. It was people who read Marx, not people who read Nancy Pelosi, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a different thing. And that's what's like, that's what's probably going to happen again. I mean, Fuentes is getting more popular. People like that are probably going to get big again.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just noticing that there's more of a split within the left and the right side. It's not as...
I mean, there was like back then, too. You just might not have been as aware of it. Trump was, like, widely unpopular among the Republican Party until they couldn't ignore him.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But, like, you know, there were, like, a lot of... he had a lot more backing, it seems, back in 2016 than he does now. But, like...
Well, yeah, because he fell off. He up and January 6th happened, and you know he ruined his rep a little bit. So yeah, for sure. But that was a different time. You really get one chance like that. You don't get multiple.
So your prediction is that it's going to swing more to the right, and then the right is going to be like become the Milo cokehead crazy route, and then it's going to eventually swing back to the left. Because I almost see the pendulum going, you know, way to the right, way to the left, but it's like lower to the right and then lower to, it's kind of slowing down in its momentum. And like, because back then in 2016, when you were like a unhinged liberal, like Zayn is, like that video that everyone is like on right now, that would be like applauded across the board. But now you're seeing many people not
in 2016. You think it'd be applauded across the board?
What, Zayn? Not against the red. That's what I'm saying. See, like, but in that corner, in the blue side, that would be like, yes, everything, you know, it'd be like a war, but you have like many other like lefty people kind of being like, yo, this is like really.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, back then, what you don't realize maybe or remember is like a lot of the anti-SJW guys weren't really right wing. They just hated like dumb liberals, but they themselves were liberals, like Shoe on Head or Chris Ray Gun or, you know, all those people.
Yeah, they grifted a bit.
I don't know if they grifted. I think they just didn't.
Some of them did. Some of them.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, there's grifters everywhere, but I think a lot of them just didn't like the way that the left was acting online, and so they pushed back against that. But then in exchange, that gives the right power, and it just goes, you know, back and forth. You know, bread tubers hate the right, so they go after them, but they do it really. So, you know, that will then give the right power, and then the right acts against bread tubers and does a bunch of crazy, and then, you know, it's a constant tug of war. Back and forth. So I think it's best to not hitch yourself to one ride too much.
Yeah. How are you going to deal with like the fallout, I guess? Because you're already getting it, right? That Zane guy, like I don't even know, why were you even brought up at all in that? Like I watched
because I say the
like
N-word.
2 videos. That's it?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing I'm saying, like this is what happens. Like that kind of thing is like stretched to have such a greater meaning and significance than it does. But, you know, I'm going to try to not be too political on either side because, you know, I think
they're going to force you. You're going to get forced to a side.
No, they'll try. You don't have to force yourself. You can exist on an island of your own.
Yeah, you totally can, but you will forever be put into a camp forever.
Well, people will do that to certain schizos, yes, but to the general public, hopefully not.
Yeah, like everyone wants to, you know, be on the side of like, I guess like they're like creators or whatever. And it is pretty crazy that like, I can't really think of anybody more insufferable. I know it's like a meme and well, I don't think it's a meme, but Hasan really is the worst. He really is the worst.
People are realizing
he's the worst. He's the worst. Yeah, finally, thank God. But like, it's almost kind of frightening that it took that long for people to see how dumb and he is.
But that's
He's
just like
insane.
That's always how it is, you know. A group of people agree, they all come together, they ignore the problems, ignore the criticisms, and then it gets, you know, bad enough to where it kind of implodes and whoever it is falls off and then just goes, you know, back the other way. That's always how it is.
I've had friends argue for Hasan. I was like, how do you say he's a socialist when he's like driving around in all these like, you know, blah 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 blah, and their defense is he's forced to.
Yeah, that's It's all a cope. It's all a cope is the thing.
Yeah. It's just like I really don't understand the appeal to Hasan. Is it just like freshman girls in college watching him? Like who the I've never met I don't know anyone that watches Hasan. Who the is engaged with Hasan? Like
I would imagine he casts a pretty wide net considering how big he's been. I would assume that he casts a pretty wide net of just generally progressive people who, you know, don't like the police or care about Black Lives Matter or care about Israel, Palestine or whatever. But obviously I think a lot of, you know, what he says is misguided and he spreads a lot of misinformation. But it's generally, you know, you find someone you agree with on basic takes and you just gravitate towards them, you know?
Yeah. That show he had with... How many episodes did Ethan in that Hasan show? There was like
they had a lot.
Did they really?
They did like I thought it was like 50. Yeah.
Really, and then it all fell apart because of the.
It did fall apart.
Riz Israel.
It
fell apart. That fell apart bad.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was one of the funniest fallouts I've seen in a while.
I didn't really follow it very well, but I remember when Ethan, who, like, as you said to Alex Stein earlier, you know, I used to be, I mean, as you were, like, a fan of Ethan back in the day, and probably a lot of people in the chat, and just a lot of people, like, Ethan used to be, like, funny. I used to really like Ethan, and then
the thing is, like, he is still funny sometimes. He just doesn't want to let himself be because he thinks it's bad to be funny. But sometimes he will say something that's, like, genuinely pretty funny, you know?
I want him to return to Monkey and be more unhinged again.
I thought what he said about Ben Shapiro and how he should die in the camps first. I thought that was pretty funny. But the thing is, like, he also will shame people for making certain jokes from a certain side. And he's like, I'm not edgy anymore. You know, you got to conduct yourself differently.
Yeah,
So it's a big hypocrisy thing, but he is genuinely funny with some of the shit he says. Like I thought that was funny.
Yeah, he is. And do you think that what's the word? Is it audience capture? Is that the word that?
It's partially audience capture for sure. I mean, part of it is, I mean, he's his own person; he can make his own decisions. But part of it is probably the audience to an extent. But part of it, I think, is also just like, I think he thought he had to be a better person, and to do that, he thought it meant like basically not being funny anymore and shaming people for making jokes.
He had to be a better you think Ethan wanted to be a better person? Is that what you're saying?
I think he did. Yeah, I think he thought that he f***ed up with the whole anti-SJW arc.
That's so weird to me. I don't know why all these like famous iDubbbz, I mean, there's probably a list at this point. I don't understand like this like I need to change my way. It's like they act like they like war crime. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's because they're loved on the internet by everyone. They get positive affirmation, and then the first second they're the ones getting shit on. They change, like with iDubbbz, like he got made fun of for having an OnlyFans girlfriend, and then the next 2 years are spent of him like systematically dismantling his career. With Ethan, like he was pretty well liked, and then he got criticism from the Gokanaira video back in the day, and then he spent time systematically determining how to get those people away from him that criticized him. Like that's what they do. That's what they do. They get their first bout of major criticism and they run.
Just one bout and they just buckle their whole empire of what they've created.
Yeah, they can't handle it.
That is like, yeah, I can't even fathom that. It's like crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I think Ethan's kind of really like locked in because like he has all of his goons or whatever you call them, the ones that help him on the podcast. What's like the main one, like Dan or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He sucks.
I don't know a lot about him, to be honest. I haven't seen enough of the show.
So I don't think he can. I don't know. I wish he could return back to being funny and entertaining. But I don't like if he said anything edgy. If Ethan said anything edgy, I think it would just be nuclear.
The thing is, he does say edgy stuff, but he only says it's to target right-wingers is what he does now.
Yeah.
Like Ben Shapiro or Steven Crowder. He'll never say anything edgy about a left-wing person. Although he's starting to now. I mean, he called out Keffels, called out Tipster, called out Vosh. I mean, that's a good start. Certainly.
Yeah.
He had falling out with Hassan. That's a nice start.
Yeah, getting the away from Hassan is definitely a good start. Yeah. When he announced that show, I was like, what are you doing, man? That is
well, they were friends. He thought they saw eye to eye, but it seems like when push comes to shove, Hassan will do nothing for his friends, and he expects everything from them. That's why when people were saying crazy shit about Ethan and his wife and calling them racist, he's like, well, there's a reason why, they think that because of what you've been saying. Meanwhile, when like Ludwig barely makes fun of him, he like has a mental breakdown.
Dude, I really can't understand. Like, I've disliked Ludwig for so long, and now everyone is kind of like disliking Ludwig. Like you said, like a little bit earlier, you said, they're coming out of the all the Ludwig haters are coming out of the woodwork. But I think they just like were always there. I guess like me, I guess you could call me a Ludwig. I don't like hate him, but he just like he comes across very fake. He comes across very disingenuous. He comes across like I'm the good guy. Hey, I'm like really like. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like he seems fake. He seems like a fraud, and he's also not really like. Has he made you like laugh? Like, wow, Ludwig, that was a funny banger.
No, he hasn't. My little brother claims that his my brother's 17. He says the podcast The Yard that he was on that he left recently was good, but I've never seen it. But he claims that it's funny.
Yeah, he's kind of one of those people that's always baffled me on like why he's so popular because I guess he's like somewhat. He's well spoken.
Yeah, I mean, there's good things he does in his content. It's not completely like dog. It's just
no, it's not dog. But him himself, it's just kind of like.
It's just. I mean, he's factory produced. He's made to appeal to the most people possible, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
And so it makes sense why a lot of people would find him appealing.
Yeah, well, being family friendly is like one thing, but you still have to have entertainment value. Like you can have both.
He's kind of entertaining sometimes. I've seen. I can't name it right now, but I've definitely seen something from him that I thought was at least a cool idea.
Yeah, I think he does have like somewhat cool ideas, but yeah, that whole Twitch realm is pretty
cooked.
Abhorrent.
Yeah, it's cooked.
Fried, cooked, up. It's really like I don't know. That platform got really.
They're getting up right now. The more popular people right now are people who are not in that friend group, like Jinxie, or Aisha Speeder, Kai Cenat. They're actually famous there. People like Ledwing and Hassan they're falling off. Especially Hassan. He's lost a lot of viewers recently.
Yeah, is there an official reason for that?
I think a lot of it was over the Ukraine war stuff, and then some of the Israel-Palestine stuff with some of the misinformation he's been spreading and some of his crazy takes. Yeah, I think it was over a lot of that. He lost like 6,000 subs in a month.
Damn.
Just keep in mind, it's like not YouTube subscribers, it's Twitch subs, which is like people who directly pay you. You know, it's like losing 6,000 patrons in a month. It's insane.
Yeah, in 1 month. That must have been during some Ukraine or some.
It was during Israel stuff, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, the Israel stuff is taking the crown of what we talk about currently. But yeah, do you think Twitch is going to be around in like?
No, 10 years? Absolutely not. Maybe even 5. They're not making money. They're losing money. People don't want to go there. It's just legacy streamers at this point, really. If you knew people could leave tomorrow and they'd be fine. They'd be fine.
Yeah, it seems like with Twitch, the like upper Twitch Illuminati, I guess we'll just call them at this point, like the big wigs, like the whatever, they are the only ones that like can really like make money off of that site. Like it seems like pretty like catered towards who is ever like really big. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, definitely. All right, good horse. We got to get you out for a new caller. Thanks for calling in though.
Okay, all good. I'll leave. Bye bye.
Take it easy. Okay, Smaggle. We already brought this guy in. We already talked to him. I'm bringing in Tiger. Hello, Tiger.
Okay.
Oh.
What's up?
How's it good, Tom?
Gaming.
So nothing much. I just like your content, but I did want to ask you about something. So you did like some content of like some of those like TikTok locales, like what's his name, the Jupiter the Hybrid, yeah, that one. Have you ever heard of Tofia? Tofia Chu?
Yes, I have actually.
Yeah. Have you ever planned to do a video on her? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't. I'll probably do it at some point in the future, but there's a lot I want to do videos on, so who knows when I'll get around to it, you know?
Right. I find her whole I find her dad to be really silly. He's made a few reels about it. Like he opened like some sort of bank. Well, he pretends to have some sort of bank. Have you seen that?
I have not seen that. I didn't know her dad was involved at all.
Yeah, her whole family just has it's a pretty distinct dynamic, I'd say.
Isn't she associated with one of the other locales I covered, like Nova Online or something?
Yeah. Apparently, like apparently they dated or something, like quote unquote, and then they had beef and all that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I remember like I was on I deleted TikTok now. I use Instagram Reels like because I'm based, but back like when I used TikTok, I saw them. I basically saw them come up. Like I saw the first Nova video where he did like a food review on what was it, like the Wingstop or something like that. That got him popular. Yeah, it's pretty funny. But anyway, that's all I had. I think you're pretty cool. Alright, see ya.
Thanks for calling in. Take it easy.
Wendy Williams, have you guys seen how crazy that bitch is? Respect.
Do you play Terraria? I saw a video where she farted and pretended it didn't happen.
Not true.
I'm not even kidding.
I just want that.
There was a guy who wanted to bring up new Roblox drama, Blue. He talked to you last stream, I believe.
Okay.
Yo.
What?
Yo, what's up?
How you guys doing today?
Good.
Good. Better now that you're here.
I'm on.
Wait, are you the reason that guy sung that song, Mr. Blue Sky?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Because his name is Blue on Discord. That was creative.
Thanks, man.
That was good. You know the references, bro. You know like pop culture and media.
Thank you, man. So you were talking Blue?
Yeah, I was. So yo, Tom, what's up?
What's up?
I came in like a month ago or a couple weeks ago regarding some Roblox drama. Kind of got into. Yeah, but you do actually. Oh yeah, you do. I'm honored, but yeah, no. So I was kind of nervous to go through with it and whatnot, and I also have some other running on the side right now, so it's kind of hard to like get time to focus on it and really put it forth. But either way, I got most of it done, and a lot of people, I kept having a lot of people kind of gaslight me about how important it was. They're just like, oh, just make like a small video, just talking about like a couple things, and that's it. And then I like started up my stream, and like a lot of people showed the fuck up, and I realized I was not ready. So I pretended that my internet went out, and now I'm doing it next week.
That's hilarious.
But yeah,
how many people pulled up?
So like, you know, when I was actually streaming, because I'm like a live streamer, when I was actually streaming, it was like 20 viewers usually. That's like my average, which is cool. I have a great audience. I even met some of my viewers, but no, it was like, I want to say it got to like 86 viewers the second like I turned on my camera.
Yeah, so you can't fuck it up again. You can't fuck that up again. People aren't going to give you another chance.
No, they won't. But I'm going to be actually ready this upcoming time. But I want to ask you a question about kind of how to go about it for something specifically.
Okay.
But so there's just a lot of to cover. So the main thing I was going to be covering was like the past 7 months with these people. These people, one of these guys is like super insecure, and I kind of called it's stupid, but we'll skip over that. But yeah, so it's like the past 7 months, and then these guys were lying about me, and were manipulating people around me about, and I have everything documented, all that cool and whatnot. I announced I was going to be doing that stream on that because these people kind of just ghosted me. I've known these people for years at this point now. And yeah, I know. So after that, these people actually finally reached out to me to talk. I reached out to these people like a couple times during this entire thing. They just ignored me. But then they actually finally reached out and were apologized for like one small thing that they just weren't transparent with me. And then said some lies to me, like just as like the reasons why they did whatever. And then, yeah, no, then they were asking me about like specific information because another thing happened a year ago with this group chat, and this group chat was the one with all their moderators making fun of all their viewers for having mental disabilities, being gay, and being ugly and whatnot. Yeah, based. But that they peer pressured me for like a month straight to ban like one guy. So, from my community. But who's laughing?
I feel like you're not laughing yet because you had to
pretend
the internet was out, so you could leave your stream, and so I don't think anybody's laughing yet. But
okay, I swear I heard something.
What'd you say, Brody? Right. Can you turn up, Brody? What'd you say?
What's up? Yeah, nothing but yeah, just oh my god, I've got the 13th marble in. Everybody now. Is that a legit Blue? How many marbles can you fit in your butt?
I don't know, ask your mother.
Oh shit!
True.
On Phonotep's like grave.
Yeah. Well, what about,
I pounded your mom's so hard she's lying with Phonotep now.
Oh my god! But does he have a tomb? Sorry, Blue. I don't mean to cut you off, but does
I put your mom's in a coffin all night, screaming and tossing.
Whoa! Party with my mom? What? Dude, I'm about to fucking... Is that a legit question, though? How many marbles could you fit up your butt? Yo, Lotan, how many marbles can you fit up your butt? How many...
He has a BBL. He can do a lot.
On the spot.
Yo, yeah, you can fit 2 raccoons in your ass. That's actually proven.
It's so high you wouldn't believe it. It's like asking like a super jack guy what he benches. Like it's too embarrassing to say because it would embarrass you.
Well, I imagine how many before you started throwing them up? That'd be pretty epic if you just had a marble train, and then if they were metal, you could shock your butt through your mouth.
You raise a good point.
Oh, yeah. You want to finish so I can get out of here?
What the?
Yeah, you can finish. Sorry, what was your? You were asking for advice though. Sorry, what was your question?
Yeah. So so pretty much, I don't have enough time to cover everything. So I have like the first 7 months down, but then there's like the past year, and I was gonna split it like into 2 separate parts. But some of the stuff that's in part 2 is highly damning against these people and makes them look like because dude, this guy and his unhinged cunt wife are insane. All right, but so do I. To cover some of that crazy stuff, just some of it though, not all of it. Would it be okay if I just gave like a brief summary of what happened and what was involved and whatnot?
There's evidence.
Yeah, but like that's the thing though. Just dipping my toes in, and I'd be like, I'll dive into this deeper if I ever come back to this in like a part 2.
No, you shouldn't do a part 2 thing. You should lay it all out. You should have it all.
I don't have time. It's so much.
Why don't you just wait to put it out?
I've been delaying it for like a month now. All right, to my poor viewers.
Well,
and these people, I already did the stream where I unplugged my.
What if you do it earlier and you fuck it up?
What?
What if you do it earlier and you fuck it up?
What do you mean if I do it earlier and I fuck it up?
What if you do it sooner rather than later, and you fuck it up? You don't have the proper evidence. You don't make a compelling argument. Then nobody's ever going to listen to you when there's time for part 2.
No. The fear is not that. All right, my is steals. Okay, my issue is I'm alluding to more, and
it's not proven.
I'm not providing it.
I mean, I feel like you should just. I don't know. I feel like you should just provide it. If you're gonna elude, like, it has to be like minor stuff or just like totally.
And make sure to give benefit.
Like, I feel like you should use the strongest ammo you have now. You know.
I already do. It's like I have the kill shot, and then I have like the complete just blow up the dead carcass shot.
Well, why not do both of them? Like, why not just do it?
Time. Bro. It's literally time. I'm so busy. I just don't have time. And I don't make any money from this.
YouTube is not a necessity, bro. Just do it or don't. Jesus Christ.
If you're asking me for my genuine advice, my advice would be just wait and do it the best you possibly can.
I would agree. Just drop it when it's.
No one ever wished they responded or did anything sooner. The longer you have, the better it will be.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people are pissed off that I've delayed it this long.
Well, and imagine their faces when you say, "I told you so, bitch." Okay.
Well, exactly. Everybody will be eating their words when you drop it, and they go, "Oh, damn."
Final question now. All right. Let's say.
Blue, I would say, if you're worried about people complaining, why don't you make a short video in the meantime and then drop the big? Because then you
just drop the big one. You don't want to bait people too long. Like just.
No, well, this shit's already giving me 2 hours, and the other thing's gonna be like another hour and a half at least.
But I'm not saying a little video on. I'm saying a little video on a different topic. If you're worried about people complaining.
No, I'm not worried about people complaining. I'm afraid of alluding to. And then, because I don't think I can't cover it all. It's just too much. There's like a whole group chat I have to go through, and I have to figure out. I have to like clear up half the logs of people that aren't even involved anymore, and it's so much work, and I gotta do it by myself.
Well,
okay, my main question is, if I allude to it, but I show some stuff, not all of it, but some stuff.
I don't really know, bro. Like I don't really know. Like, is it okay? I don't know your specific situation or how people are gonna react. My overall advice is just do it all at once. Like, I understand your question. I think it's best to do it in one shot. You know?
Okay, but if it was like some or none, what would you do?
Bro.
The last thing.
I would do what I said at the end of the day. I would just wait.
It seems like you're asking for a pass to allude to it, and you're looking for some people to be like just allude to it. But also, I mean, if you give benefit of the doubt and you allude to it, as long as you give benefit of the doubt, you're not going to be like, you know, because if you allude to something and then someone makes like a hit piece back on you or like defends themselves, like I think Tom's saying, like if you don't give something that will if you don't give something that can be like bulletproof, then they might just tear down your points that are, you know, weaker, like the alluding to thing. That's why it would be best to like either, you know, put it all together or not, I guess, or just don't talk about it. I don't know.
Now I get what you're saying. These guys got nothing on me, and dude, these guys are they have no logs, they have nothing. They took their everything they built off of and attacked me for and done, been off the words of 2 of their moderators who have no proof and are just morons.
You sound like you're fine. Like.
But that's like I'm like super fine. I just can't get through everything. That's just
then don't.
Or hand it off to someone else.
I want to. It'd be cool if someone else wanted to pick it up. You know, after I did my, and I absolutely would. And I have everything. I would easily just give it away. And this guy's like a pretty big.
If you're not going to do it my way, just do it your way. You know, just do it that way.
All right, I appreciate that.
No one can hear you, Smaggle. No one cares.
What the hell, Tom? That's my boy.
Welcome to the stream.
We up in it, big 40.
A little risky tonight, eh? Bringing this guy on your stream.
Yeah, we definitely are getting risky. Well, I went on Alex Stein's show earlier, so I've already maxed it out.
Cheeto's in a bit. Goddamn, we got low 10 smag.
Brody just opened his mouth. Somebody go hand him a Grammy right now.
Oh!
Facts.
What are we talking about, Aspergoose? What the f are we talking about? You piece of shit.
Well, basically, like, I was just, recording some epic gameplay. Actually, like, I do have, like, a recommendation for, like, a potentially good video topic, mate. So, have you seen this, like, epidemic of AI cat videos on YouTube? There's, like,
what kind of thing are you?
Yeah, how do we get 2 autistic callers in a row? What is this?
Hey, man, what the...
Bro, listen, like, come on. Listen, someday me, Smaggle, and all the other autistics will rise.
Yeah.
We will establish the autistic empire.
Don't put me in with you, buddy.
Did you just say what kind of thing are you?
I just want to know.
You said?
I just want to know. I don't know. I've never heard
That's
something
my
like
boy.
this. Like, I've never heard something like this.
Can you say that?
What kind of thing are you? I just want to know.
Yeah, that's valid, isn't it? Yeah, I ask my black brothers, innit? I ask my black brothers all the time, innit? Yeah, boy. Yo, what thing are you?
Since when did you get Big Shock in the stream?
They break up with my wife, yo.
You bomberclad farter.
Yo, grab me fart.
Okay, Aspergus, what's your recommendation for a video, bro?
So my recommendation for a video, if everyone else will stop stimming. So basically the recommendation is this epidemic of AI cat short channels. So basically these channels, which are pulling in tens of millions of views by simply AI generating a bunch of cat images, and then they create them like in a kind of a story time format. And it's literally the most effortless since J Station. Like, you remember those 3 AM videos from like 2017?
Those are awesome.
Yes, but in comparison to the AI cat, yes, these are simply amazing. That's actual content compared to what I discovered. And like, I actually did make a video about this on my own channel. It was pretty bad.
Right.
Actually, about brain cancer.
All right, so I'm gonna say like leave the whole ideas thing to us, but that was.
Oh hey now, what the, dude? We got a young autistic legend swag.
The idea fucking sucked. Okay? I'm just gonna be honest, bro. Like that idea is just.
No idea sucks. It's about the execution. Come on, Cheeto. What the?
Okay, how do you execute such a bad idea?
Put it in the guillotine. And poop on it.
Well, you're right. You're right. I'll do it right now.
Imagine getting.
I need to leave stream so I can do this video.
Yeah, true.
Imagine being in a guillotine yourself. How embarrassing.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, dude. You know that you're like a lot of people poop themselves after dying. Imagine like. I was talking to Grayson. He was just like, "That's my biggest fear. Is like when I die, I poop everywhere, and then like someone has to clean that up." I was like, "Dude, that's so relatable."
Bro,
Not
you were
really
shitting
at
as a
all,
baby. It's all right. Listen, we all shit ourselves once. I'm pretty sure Turkey Tom just shit himself when he just lost that game of Fortnite. It's
Shit in
fine.
your mom's mouth and she liked it.
They've always their only wins, right, Tom? What the hell?
Yeah. They're all wins.
All W's.
All right, Aspergus, is that all you want to talk about?
Pretty much all I want to talk about. I gotta finish this video for my boy Cheats. So I think pretty much, yeah.
All right. I like the editing. Take it easy.
Sure. Thank you.
All right, next caller.
What's up? I wanted to say I enjoy Tom. I have autism.
True.
That's about it.
Many such cases.
Thanks for calling in, bro. Take it easy. Last caller. What do you want? What are we talking about?
A bird just hit my window.
Oh my god. Hello.
What up, weeaboo princess?
Okay.
Turn up.
What's up? So, Tom, I'm here for one reason and one reason alone, okay? I'm wondering... Sorry. I'm wondering if you would let me be your femcell based.
Can I ban this person?
Yeah, please.
No, please!
No,
Goodbye.
Let her talk.
Just get that fucking.
Did you ban her already?
Oh my god, dude.
Bro.
What the bro?
I was about to say yes. I was so excited. I was so hyped.
We gotta protect the empire.
You guys are just jealous. You guys are just jealous.
I like.
What's up, Taylor?
Tom, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Actually, it's not really a question. Just wanted to come in, say thanks for the content. But really, I miss your advertisement for your merch. Because, bro, when that would come on the screen and you would pull that shirt out the freezer, dog, and your face would get all distorted, I would always laugh. So I just wanted to say I appreciate that.
Thanks, glad you liked it. Yeah, it was a good ad. We went hard on that.
I think the biggest thing for ads is you always see people skip, the advertisements for a sponsor, and I would say that most don't skip yours. Definitely your G Fuel one for sure.
Because they're amazing. Because I put so much effort in. Because I'm trying my best. Because I make the ads entertaining and fire, just like the rest of my content.
Yeah, Tom does some crazy edits for the ads.
Yeah, exactly. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it. It's all my work. All my ideas.
Oh wait, dog. Wait, hold on. Cheeto's in here too. I didn't even see that. Yo, Cheeto, when you and Turkey are on the screen together, dog, there's some mad sexual tension that I feel.
Yo,
Yeah, I've been feeling
Thank
that
you,
too.
Taylor. That's what I've been saying, man.
Like when I'm watching the videos, I'm like, damn, like
It's
I
a little
usually
unfortunate
skip
because
this
he's
part.
been like rejecting all my advances, so I gotta like suppress the urge. It's just frustrating.
Look, dude, I can't just give it up. I can't give it up that quick, bro. Okay, I'm in chase. There's high competition for me. You got these girls calling in, you know.
Yeah,
right.
Well, there's like Wendigoon as well. It's just like,
yeah, there's a lot.
Spot. It's just not okay. Commentary genius. Yeah, that's okay. No, it's okay.
Hunking, bro. Oh my god, that's a word.
Thank you, Vincent, for becoming a member. You guys are. Brody,
yeah, I've been hitting the gym. It's whatever. I just don't even.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, you don't. I notice you're like you're about like 14% body fat. So I only date single-digit men. So
excuse me, you have gyno. I don't want to hear it.
I do actually. I have like a legitimate content question for Tom, and then I'll leave.
All right.
Well, we love you.
Tom. Oh, thanks. Love you guys too. So like you're obviously like you're all growing, right? You're whatever your channels are. Like you've been doing like a lot of IRL content. What is someone that you really would enjoy doing IRL content with in the future, like as another content creator?
Well, I want to do one with Jack Doherty because I think it'd be interesting. I do have a contact, but I have to hit up his manager again. But I did talk to him, and he said it might be possible. So yeah, that would be a good video.
That would be an interesting video. You should really think about doing one with Hamas. Hamas Piker.
I'm thinking heavily about that. Heavily.
All right, y'all. Good talking to y'all. Stay sexy.
Stay sexy,
Pretty sure
Taylor.
Destiny's going to Israel, so.
He is, yeah, that's true. So I could cover the other side.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, let's go in the encampments and just get bombed, or as I call it, bombed.
Yeah.
True. Oh wait, real quick. Sorry, but
okay.
Dude, Two-Man may have reincarnated into you a little bit. I like it.
What, dude?
You got like a little bit of his essence.
Can you guys hear me at all? Like,
yeah, we can hear you.
Run it.
What's up, Fiddle Strings? What do you want to talk about?
okay. Oh, okay. Number one, this is so cool that I'm on here. I watch pretty much all of your videos. Usually while I'm working and doing stuff, so I'm like, this is cool. But number two, this is cringe. I'm so sorry. I am a degenerate furry, unfortunately, who watches your content.
Do I have to ban another e-girl?
I just want to say that.
Let her talk. Let her talk.
I didn't even get to do it that time. That was Smaggle.
All right, well, why did you bring up the you're a furry?
Well, they're already gone. Smaggle banned her.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
Smaggle, dude. Come on.
Smaggle, we gotta get the perspective.
Hold on.
What kind of cooking content, dude?
Degenerate furry.
I wanted to pull the trigger, Smaggle. You took it away from me.
It should have been me.
It should have been me, bro.
God damn, bro.
Okay, who's the next caller?
We got Saku.
Saku, what's up, bro? Saku, if you're asking about the league drama, I actually have it
cover
to do after
the
this.
league drama.
You can be here for it if you want. I'm doing it right after this.
It's a 51-page doc.
I have some funny clips and memes collected. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to read through the entire thing, and I'm going to watch the whole stream.
Oh.
Okay. I wanted to make sure you covered this.
It's awesome.
This is important. This is important.
It actually is because it's funny. Because everyone involved is like really cringe and weird, but it is awesome.
Yeah, chat's going to love it. It's good.
Hey, still right. I'll drag in the next caller then. Pappy.
Oh.
What do you want, Pappy?
Hey, I just wanted to say I wish you the best. I'm wishing you the best of luck on your not smoking cigarettes.
Thank you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What it sounds like after you smoked for 15 years. This is it.
Doesn't sound that bad.
Well, okay. Well, you're making talk. You're not. That's not a good point because everybody wants to sound like that, dude. I want to sound like that.
Before and before.
Well, you know, you just catch it real raspy. And I want to say I love the energy of your videos.
Thank you.
Good work.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, man. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, he's. Thank you, man. Sorry. Go ahead. They don't like my energy. I'm gay. Yeah, he's a little too gay. Whatever.
You're wild, man. I don't know who you are, but you're wild.
No. That was Tom's voice. He's doing like an interactive like impression.
That was it. And Smaggle, I'm a huge fan.
Thanks.
Fan of it? What does he even do? What are you?
Why is everyone a fan of Smaggle? Yeah. Everyone comes in here like, yo, Smaggle, love the content, bro.
The thing is, this has been happening for years. Like when I started streaming like a year and a half ago, people would call in and be like, I'm like, what's up? They're like, oh, I don't want to talk to you. What's up, Smaggle? And they just talk to him. Like unironically, this is a phenomenon. Girls would call in and do the thing they did, like that one just did to me to Smaggle.
Oh God, what the? Well, maybe he's 10.
Stop. There's no reason to say that, Brody. There's no reason to say that.
Feet tall.
There's no reason
His mic cut out. His
tall.
mic cut out.
There's no reason to say that.
No, there is a reason to say that, man. I'm living it.
Thanks for calling in, Pappy. I appreciate it, bro.
Amazing.
Yeah, come on. 349 pebbles in my butt.
I'm gonna order a pizza.
you just gotta get fat real quick.
Just thought every 1,000 viewers of yours should know that I'm about to do that. So.
Thanks.
Wow. What up, Jeff? The guy.
Hello.
Oh my God.
What are we talking about, Jeff?
So, have you heard of the YouTube channel called Braille the Skateboarding? So, basically, this channel is ran by a YouTuber who is like a Scientologist, and he's like the leader of Scientology in San Francisco.
Oh.
And the channel is very
epic.
Yeah, the channel is very interesting.
Is it Braille like Fit of the Week?
No, it's Braille, not Brailled.
Oh.
It's Brailled without the D at the end. And yeah, it'd be a interesting video, I think, to just dig into the history of that channel. Because there's.
Well, you made a really good pitch.
So basically, it's the biggest YouTube channel for skateboarding. It's very old. A lot of people know it in the skateboarding scene, but it's pretty shady because of the leader. So basically, all of the money they make is basically funneled into Scientology. Because as a Scientologist, you have to give percentage of your income, and it's a kids channel, so it's a pretty weird business. And 2 of their members have been accused of doing some weird.
He just cut out for you guys.
No.
That's interesting. I mean, the Scientology goes crazy on YouTube too. I quite like reading about or like watching videos on Scientology. Like it is such a insane like idea.
Didn't the Scientology kind of like fall off though a little bit?
I don't know. Has it? Like
they're still around to an extent, but they're not like they were. I think a lot of bad media stuff and like celebrities getting in controversy for being a part of it.
Yeah, they got owned. They got owned like hard.
Yeah.
It is really interesting though. Like the fact that they got like if you think about the amount of I don't know like what's in it for Tom Cruise is the question. Like what like that you know what I mean? Like to be the highest paid actor in the world and then like just get pushed into like some like fringe ass religion like that is or religion air quotes.
A bunch of them have like Tom Cruise is a part of it. A bunch of the That 70s Show cast is a part of it. There's like a decent list of celebrities. I want to say Winona Ryder, but I think she left or something. Yeah, a bunch of people.
Do you think they just got rizzed like super hard? Like, how do you even get in? Like, how do you get like?
Yeah, they
you know
got
what I mean?
Rizzed, Brody.
Yeah.
I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, I've read a little bit about it. I think some of it is like once you're at a certain level of wealth, you start looking for other things, and maybe Orthodox religions don't really make sense. So it's like, okay, now I want the meaning to the world. And yeah, I think it's kind of a thing with Scientology. I think you pay into it too, so it's easily accessible to celebrities too.
Right.
Okay. So it's like Loot Crate.
Yeah, it's like Loot Crate.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. So they're like the thing that's in it for them is like they get praised as like this by the heads of Scientology and all the people that are in it. I guess that makes sense. Maybe if they like feel like they don't have like a family outside of, I don't know. I guess that makes sense. I mean, a lot of people probably join religion to feel like they have that as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's interesting, though.
This is so unrelated, but is Alex Stein the pimp on a blimp guy?
I don't know what pimp on a blimp is.
The pimp on a blimp guy.
What is that?
Dude, the guy if you say it twice, that's still... no. Come on, man.
He like interrupted some... I think this is like his biggest...
Yes, that's him.
If he interrupted something, that is him. He interrupts a lot.
Oh!
Yeah.
He's also the guy who approached Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and referred to her as a big booty Latina.
That was awesome. That was actually kind of.
He was right about that. She is that.
That was
big poopy with that big butt. What the? Why that looking bitch?
Thank you, bro.
Do you guys ever have like do you guys ever have like this?
I like how no one laughs at what Brody says, and then he just immediately like moves on with the joke and just keeps going after silence.
Yeah.
That's fire.
You had it. Bro, my favorite turkey talk
tactic mad at
is
Destiny or something.
Yeah, he went up to Destiny on stage and was like, "You're a cuck," whatever.
He owned him.
Destroyed him in
the
battle.
marketplace of ideas.
He did.
I always think that is so weak when someone's just like, "Oh, easiest thing." It's kind of like it's like if
don't
your
say
name
anything
is
about
Clark
a child.
And then everybody, no. Hey, dude, what the hell? Why did you bring that up? Don't remind me. Yeah, it's kind of like when your name is like Clark and everyone's like, hey, Clark Kent, and you're like, oh, that's funny, dude. It's just like, I've heard it a million times. It's like, I feel like oftentimes it's like, the easiest joke is like, it's like so boring sometimes.
Smaggle, someone in chat says, ask Sir Smag what his type is. You're gay, right?
Yeah, I'm bi. I'm bisexual.
So you just like guys, right?
Females.
Oh my god, I want to say it. I
want to say 3 words. Well, let's get
I like Techie Tom and Techie Tom's mother.
Let's get a little more specific, Smaggle. What is your type in women and what's your type in men? Okay.
Type in women would be anyone. Type in men would be
anyone.
Like skinny.
Skinny men. Oh, you like skinny men? Interesting.
Skinny men, and then anything in women.
Now, why do you like skinny men, Smaggle?
Tipster's off the table until he transitions.
Okay, hello.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Okay, last time I kind of spoke about Queen Cobra, but I just wanted to ask, do you know about the White Bowser situation?
I do, yeah. I know pretty much all the lore.
Okay.
Cheeto, what the hell?
And
is this guy bothering you? Is this a Cheeto guy bothering you? Good.
No, he's chilling. He's chilling. Okay. But I wanted.
Let me know if he does, though.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Poutine.
He does.
You're welcome.
So.
I did want to ask if you're planning on making a video about it, or is it like already too covered?
I might do a video about it. I'm not really sure yet. It has been covered a lot recently, so I'd probably wait a while.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Also, I remember watching one of your streams and you were watching Pamper Chew, and if you're actually like interested in that whole situation, I could recommend Rogue Internet Man's video because it goes more extensive than the one you might have watched.
Okay, I might watch it. It's kind of a up subject as much as I love diapers, but
man, you're poop maxing. You can't. Are you fake?
Well, I just feel called out. You know, it's just like the whole video is gonna be making fun of him. Like, do I want to put myself through that?
I mean, it is Pamper Chew. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Have a lovely night. Bye bye.
Bye.
Good night.
See, some girl callers can be normal. Okay, don't ban them instantly.
I'm gonna drag in the other girl caller right now.
Pizza shouldn't be this.
Before.
What's up? What's up, Gracie VV? What are we talking about?
Hey, hello. I'm calling in again. Okay, so I was watching your Poppy and Xena video right when it came. Obviously, it was a great video. And you mentioned Lily Orchard in your video, and I'm very curious if you're going to cover that whole situation going on with her, because there is a lot of lore around that person, and there's a lot of messed up stuff going on with her. But a lot of the people covering it are like, you know, like kind of freaks themselves, or you know, they're just people with like dead channels, like they're former brony YouTubers, so they don't really have an audience anymore. So I'm very curious if like if you're gonna do like a comprehensive deep dive on her.
I have it on my list to do it, so it will probably happen, but it might be a few months or even a year or something, or years. But yeah, I do have it on my list to do it at some point. It's just, you know, another one of those things that I haven't gotten around to. There's so many people to cover these days.
Yeah, and honestly, like there's more stuff like coming out now with her, and
yeah, that's
like
another
more
reason to
interviews
wait
coming
for me,
out. Yeah. So yeah, I was just curious because I feel like none of like the good like commentary video essay channels have really covered her at all, but like people have been talking about her for a couple of years, and like I remember her like even before like she transitioned, back when she was going by her dead name, and because I'm autistic, and I was an autistic little 12-year-old that watched a lot of My Little Pony YouTubers and got a little messed up that way, but it's okay, I'm fine now. But I remember her like back then, like even before she transitioned. So like she just has years and years and years of internet stuff to go over. It's a lot there.
Was she kidding? I'm just kidding. Sorry. It's a callback to my.
I think it's probably someone I will cover. I remember them from like, because when I used to talk about Mr. Enter way back in the day, they were like adjacent to him basically. So I like roughly know.
Yeah, because I was kind of like back in the day before like animation reviewers kind of became like their own separate genre. Like a lot of those guys like came out of like the Brony community, like Saberspark like came out of the Brony community. Like that's where a lot of them originally started, and then they branched off into more general animation reviews. And the ones that did that stayed around for a lot longer than the ones that didn't. Like DigiBro was originally a brony YouTuber before they ever started doing anime content.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah, I know a decent amount of Digi's history.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about the Digibro theme song and how that slaps? Like
Digibro, digital brownie, Digibro is a pedophile.
No, it's a pedophile. Yeah.
There's a fire song.
Of course, you would like that, Smaggle, you little freak.
Jesus Christ.
Bro. You, Gracie.
So I can add onions for $1.
Got Smaggle niche.
Add onions. Add onions. Thank you.
Hey, you got anything else, Gracie?
I was just about to say that was all I wanted to ask about. So thank you for having me on. Have a good rest of the stream.
Thank you. Take it easy.
Thank you, Gracie. Have a nice one.
Alright, do we drag in another caller? Or do you want to talk to Sue?
We can have another caller.
I like the mouse clicking. That's really cool.
I think it's cool. It's good. It's like aesthetic. I feel like I'm in an office building. I was thinking, because I just got the house, I think when I have my office, I'm not going to design it like... Yeah, I'm not going to design it though, like... Because everybody has like the cringe YouTuber office with like the bisexual lighting. I'm going to make it look like a lawyer's office. I'm gonna put like a boring chair and like a plant.
Because you watch a TV show, you're just gonna become...
No way! It has nothing to do with the TV show. Come on, it has nothing to do with the TV show.
Oh, why are you getting defensive then?
I mean, it has nothing to do with the TV show. It could be related, but it has nothing to do... I mean, it's just, you know, unique. Unique. I'm unique.
Unique New York. Put it with Tommy guns there, and I'll put a fork.
Brody, what's the difference between bacon and Canadian bacon as a Canadian?
Oh, probably there's probably maple on it.
Canadian bacon is like thick ham.
What?
Oh, is it thick? Oh, it's thick ham.
Because bacon, it is different. Canadian bacon is literally just ham.
So Brody just doesn't know anything.
Yes, he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, literally. Okay, dude. Just because oh, wow. Now you're making fun of a deaf person.
Yeah, based. You see a deaf person just scream, "Go!" with the back of their head.
Yeah, they're like, ooh, what's this? A earthquake? No, I just pooped on you, though.
Alright, Glubus.
Wait, if you poop on a blind person, would they know?
What's up, Glubus?
Oh yeah, what's up? Turkey Tom, I had a question for you. It's about, you've met Sam Hyde, right?
Glubus! Oh, what a awesome name.
Thank you.
I met him at Brandon's fight, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know if you knew anything about this. This isn't like an official allegation. This is just some like crap I've seen.
Yeah.
I've heard about him dating like a 16-year-old girl when he was 29. And I've seen some like picture evidence crap of it. Do you know anything about that? Is that like legit, or is that some like weird?
Really sure. I've seen it floating around a lot, like on 4chan and stuff like that. But
yeah,
as far as I know, the girl, if she's real, has never talked about it. Thank you, Brody. The girl, as far as I know, has never talked about if she is or if she isn't.
He's saying Sam was too old.
Wait, you just said too old.
I know what he said. Okay, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know. I've seen that stuff floating around quite a bit on 4chan and stuff. Even back in the day, I remember it. But
yeah,
I'm not really sure the total validity of it. But you know, maybe someone will look into it someday and figure it out.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wonder. It's just weird. Like a lot of the people who are like very pro Sam Hyde are still like against all the other like groomer people. So it'd be pretty wild for me because I'm a big Sam guy. It'd be pretty wild if he turned out to be like a degenerate.
I would guess if they like are a fan of him or whatever, they probably just don't know. If I would guess, or they don't know if it's real or not.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, there's a lot of stuff that floats around about a lot of people that you see that it seems pretty crazy, but you just don't know if it's real or not. So you never really know, especially with someone like Sam. There's a lot of stuff floating out there around him, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe someone will talk about it someday. But yeah, I don't really know.
I was groomed by Corpse Husband when I was 93 years old. That's just the tip of the iceberg, honey. Don't even axe.
Thank you, Brody.
Next caller. Get him in.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thanks.
Take it easy, bro.
Yep. Thanks, Glubus.
Let's see.
Got my 2 cents in.
Are you just gonna do the gay voice for the rest of the
Q-Cam.
Yeah, Sue, you know how to do. ABC, it's easier for me. Yeah.
See, what do you think about Brody? What do you think about this guy?
I don't know who he is. I don't know how.
He makes like the funniest videos on YouTube, but he just never stops with this. This is how he is at all times.
Tommy in my butt crack.
That's just how he is at all times.
That's what happens. We got the Tommy gun stuck up your butt crack.
Okay, well, we have a caller. Do we want?
Caller. To them? Do you want?
Yo, what's up?
What are we talking about?
What's up, Turkey? Big fan of you. So, yeah, I have a question for Tom. I remember, one of your latest videos, the problem with male gamers. You said something about you want more content about people make fun of like people that get mad at games, at online games specifically. So I would like to know more about it. Do you like this kind of content? It's like, it's something that you watch?
Sometimes, yeah. I used to watch it a lot more when I was younger. Holy background noise, by the way. But yeah, I did. I watched a lot of trolling content when I was younger. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I kind of not related. I didn't know much about everyone that is here, especially Lotan. But after watching some streams some days ago, YouTube started recommending me Lotan's channel, and didn't know he did. He does.
They heard me.
Yeah, they didn't know he did trolling videos on Garry's Mod. So yeah, didn't know. It's pretty cool.
I like the mech video was really funny. That video is awesome. You're playing like a mecha game, and he's running around, and he's like clearly just like murdering his teammates, and they're like, "You're killing me." He's like, "What are you talking about, bro? Stop, chill out."
Is that a Lotan video?
Yes.
Yeah, there's like a lot of old people who play this free mecha game, and there's team killing, and they get really mad if you shoot them. It's awesome.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I would like to know if there was any like YouTube channels that you liked specifically, because I know there were a lot of good trolling YouTube channels, but these guys doesn't do content anymore, and I don't know. It's kind of hard to find these kind of content nowadays on YouTube, especially because you can't, right? You usually strike down these channels because there's a lot of explicit language that people say, because people of course get mad.
It's kind of hard to monetize, yeah.
There's that one guy who does it, right? Bub Games, isn't he pretty famous?
But Bub Games isn't too bad. I feel like his stuff kind of gets a little bit repetitive. Noob Dog got banned pretty recently, but he had some really funny Counter-Strike stuff.
He was really funny. Yeah, that sucks. He got banned. Why did he get banned? What did he do?
I think it was just mass flagging. I think that was
really.
But he does kick streams now. He doesn't even play Counter-Strike, but there's an archive channel. You can watch it there.
I think he posts his clips on TikTok or something, right?
I think he has a TikTok, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. Like, a lot of people that I used to watch doesn't do this kind of stuff anymore. One specific is like Stigs. I think everyone has seen one video from Stigs, at least, I think. You know, the Kikemi video guy, the little girl, the little boy, I think, that he gets stuck in... Someone gets him stuck in Garry's Mod, and he starts screaming, "Delete this!" And everyone just keeps saying hello, hello.
I actually haven't seen that.
No, we fuck with Minnesota Burns, Trollarch Nation.
Thanks, Jaws.
Have you seen Lotan's private videos?
Hate Mail Mondays.
Okay, we're not going to talk about the private videos. But there is this one guy, I'm trying to find his channel. He does like Garry's Mod cheating. It's crazy. Let me see. What was his channel? Obviously, don't download the cheats,
bro.
Is it Shabil or?
I think so. Yeah.
I saw that we have a lot of griefing servers in common Lotan. So if I knew about these guys at first, like Malcolm Reynolds and Shabil and Daniel from Second Life.
Oh yeah, Daniel. He has some good stuff. He hasn't made any really good stuff in a while. I think the Mortal Online Wizard one was pretty good. But, yeah, I want him to up the content quality.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I'm going to watch more of your stuff. I didn't even know you did content, at least. That's what I said. YouTube just recommended me your channel out of nowhere. Yeah, so that's what's pretty much it. Is there any specific channel that you like, Tom?
Not really, honestly. I just like the general stuff. There was some guy that called into the stream not that long ago. He talked about... They have like a group channel where they troll people on Minecraft a lot. Like a bunch of them work together to make the videos, but I guess they troll furries in particular a lot. But I can't remember his name right now. Do you remember what I'm talking about, Lotan?
I'm subscribed to him. He just uploaded the other day. Let me check my feed. It'll show me the video.
Yeah, I'll be curious to know because their stuff was funny from what I remember.
Yeah, that brings me to a point that I wanted to talk about. I think this kind of content is funny, like regardless, because the reactions that people have in these games are genuine. Like they are genuinely pissed off at you because you did some stuff. I know that like comedy might be subjective. Some people might find it funny and not. But I think if you're someone that uses the internet a lot, you consume a lot of content.
I think the majority of people like it. It's just the only people that don't like it are people who are mad in the game and care about the game too much at the time.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you see that these reactions are genuine. If you see something that is like comedy but it is not real, you may not find it as funny as something from, I don't know, one of these griefing channels content. So why don't you know if you think that way as well? It might be also applied to, I don't know, what, porn. People get desensitized by how much they watch, and what more, gore on the internet. People get desensitized.
Wait, how is this? How is this linked to the troll?
No, it's because like if you see something that is supposed to be comedy on the internet, you don't find it as funny because at the end of the day, you know that's like scripted, that is not real. People are not getting mad for real. So that's what I wanted to bring.
I feel like a lot of the trolling content is real. There's definitely fake stuff, but I feel like a lot of it is pretty real. You can kind of tell.
That might be the same for pranks, right? I don't think there's a real prank channel running nowadays, because you can't do those kinds of pranks in real life, like for real, because people might sue you, or I know you might get jailed or something.
Well, I don't know. I think you can get away with like a decent amount of. I think a lot of
Minecraft just real quick, that channel he was talking about, the Fifth Column.
Oh yeah. Those guys are funny.
Yeah,
they're funny.
There's been an epidemic of like girls getting into. You mentioned it, I just remembered it. There's like an epidemic of girls watching. Maybe there's somebody in school that's watching this, but there's an epidemic of girls getting into like gore on like Pinterest.
They're like cutter girls. They're like the anorexia girls.
Oh hell yeah, cutter girls, bro. Good. Tom, wow.
I've seen a lot.
Yeah, like, you would know them, right, Tom?
Yo.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I would.
I'm one of them. One of us.
All right, can we get a new caller?
Yeah, I think we need a new caller to break things up a little bit. I'm suffering a lot.
Thank you for calling.
Do you have anything else?
All right, thank you guys.
I forgot you were here. I'm so sorry that we.
No, don't worry. Yo,
whatever that was to you.
Nice
we got a lot of cooks in the kitchen tonight, so it's understandable.
Wow.
We do.
Loving Lucifer.
You might be one of the worst Fortnite players I've ever seen. Like you're the Brody TV English speaking equivalent.
Oh, he's straight ass. He's straight.
Bro, he's playing against butts too. It's so
terrible. It's awful.
In fairness, it's kind of hard to be good with you morons in my ear. Like Brody every second is like, oh, I'm gonna Pokemon kid. Sake's like, I don't want this thing.
You're getting owned left and right.
You're getting owned. You're getting owned. You're getting owned. Oh, you! I know your address. I'm sitting above you, booking out.
All right.
Dude, I love the English speaking.
I'm oversleeping like a dog on the floor.
Yo! God damn! Got the Tommy gun strapped in my butt again.
Kaylee says, ask caller who's clearly a vampire their preferred blood type.
Whoa! Turn up. Got the goddamn kid strapped to my butt.
Stop! Shut the up! I hate you. Stop, Brody. I'm so serious. That's your last strike. Another one and you're out. Another one and you're out.
Bro, you know I'm the man with that wheel, in it, bro.
You're like a Jamaican person got hit in the head with a fucking hammer.
Hello, Tom York wife. Tom York wife. What are we talking about?
Hello.
What are we talking about?
Woman, remove her.
What are we talking about?
No.
Okay, what is your opinion? What is your opinion on the new Slipknot suits, like them doing what they did in 1999?
It was cool. Yeah, it was nice. Good little throwback.
That wouldn't be new.
You're like 13.
Okay, shut up. I thought it was cool. I thought the suits were cool. Jesus Christ.
I didn't know. It's not 1999.
Tom's taste for new metal should not be enabled. Should be punished socially whenever.
Oh, and your taste for new metal should be enabled too.
Dude, I was in.
I don't have a taste for new metal. I fucking hate new metal.
I was in a car with Tom.
Yeah, you listen to bongos and sticks and drums and shit.
Bro, Tom is the like.
You literally, I'm not gonna say, you live in a continent that has a lot of bongos going on.
Yeah, I live in South Africa. I'm proud of it. Okay, what about it?
I wouldn't be casting aspersions. You live in a glass house and you're casting spears. You live in a glass house and you're chucking spears.
Did you guys see
okay, all right. I don't think you can say that. This is YouTube.
All right. Chat.
No.
I thought the Slipknot suits were cool. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, but I really like you, and bye.
Yeah, I'm banning that.
Wow,
that
was classic. You did, and I don't know if it's true, and I want to confirm with you. Is it true that you urinated yourself in the back of Tom's car?
What, me?
Yeah.
With what? With my vagina?
Tom, that's what you said. Is that true? I had never asked you about that.
With my vagina?
With whatever is down there, you peed yourself in his car.
Doesn't this get us?
What, did I pee myself in the car? Maybe.
You may have peed yourself before getting in the car, and it just got in the car.
Oh,
is that what happened?
Oh, true. Oh, definitely.
Oh, but then I think Wes drove. I think didn't Wes
yeah.
actually drive you or something, or what was the deal?
Yeah, but I really wanted to sit on your lap and just you teach me how to drive, honestly.
Thank you. Next caller.
You guys ever do that? You guys ever?
Shut the fuck up! Next caller.
Can we get a good?
I really like you. Bye. Can I talk to you like that forever? I love that.
Hello. If we bring in a girl caller, they have to bring the heat. Like the other day, we had one. There was a intellectual, college-educated, had something to say.
If we get in a girl caller, we have to jump her in like a gang, like a crib.
Yes. Some fanfic to your person in this call.
What? Why not?
Yes.
Why not? Wait, well, I'm for the.
Because not all of us are pedophiles, Brody.
Hello.
Oh my God, Trump!
What's up, Bath Doge? What are we talking about, bro?
Hello. Yo, dude, just one thing. I just woke up 10 minutes ago, so can you give me like 5 minutes just so I can understand what's going on?
All right, ban this asshole. Get the fuck out of here. We're not curtailing this stream for you, you entitled piece of
on Phone Attempt's grave.
Yo,
you're getting a second chance. Speak or you're getting banned.
Tutankhamun's butthole. I'm gonna shove 439 count.
Can you shut the f up? Can you shut the f up?
Whatever, Tom. Jesus
Love and Lucifer, what's up?
Yeah, I have a question for Tom and
Are you underwater right now? What the fuck is your microphone?
Please help
What's
me.
going on?
She's inside of a bomb.
I have a request.
All right, everyone shut the f
He's in
up.
Palestine.
I'm trying to hear him.
Let's support him.
Can I listen to him? Jesus Christ, he's under rubble. What is your question?
All right, my question for Tom is: Are you going to do a video about the Leo convoy and Pete stuff going on?
Absolutely not.
The what?
What is he even saying? What the fuck is he
Something convoy.
I'm absolutely not doing a video about that.
Come on, you have to do a video on Leo convoy.
I have a request from Snap.
Best drama.
What's your request?
I would like a burger and 2 fries and a Coke. You give me that?
Snaggle, next time you go on Chris the North stream, say the most stupid thing you can for me.
You get that, Smaggle?
Yeah, I got that, I guess. Yeah.
So what's up with this armored convoy that's rapidly moving towards my home? What was that?
A missile hit. A missile hit, bro.
I just heard like
Israeli missiles just hit.
A J-Dam bunker buster just rained down.
Oh, dude, have you guys seen the drones in goddamn Ukraine and Russia? The drone warship with the turtle tanks and shit? That shit's crazy. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Drones in Russia?
Bro,
he speaks up. He says drones in Russia.
yeah. He's like, I am currently the drone. I'm not convinced you aren't AI, love. But yeah, dude, they're literally like going in bunker. These like Ukrainian bibs are going. No, I believe
it's like there's a war.
It's all no. Hold up. What the?
That shit's still happening. I thought they like called it quits a few months ago.
It was from a few months ago. But maybe they did. I don't know, dude. I'm not. Well, I am cool with Putin, but not on that first Nami basis. You know, but it's just is nuts as fuck, though. If you watch the
You're getting cooked.
I just got off Fortnite. I just got off.
Oh, okay.
All I really had was that one question and that one request, though.
I have to go over a drama now. I think we might need to slim down the call.
Review.
We might need to slim down the call a little bit. Brody, are you gonna be able to contain yourself?
Yeah, I can contain myself. I have to. Well, yeah. I'll stay for a bit because I like just talking to you.
That's not what you were gonna say, was it?
Okay, whatever.